Is George Seta, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the idol, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or Russian, Iranian, or Chinese hackers. All right, this is Burgh unboxing number 2, and a little bit of mail time. And let's see if I can get this thing moved over. There we go. I got my statement from Ally Bank, $25.36. Next month I'll start sending them some money. My bill from Fingerhut, $24.48 minimum due with interest of $2.61. I owe them $103.88, so I'll probably send them $30 next week. And I got this in the mail, or actually delivered to me. So let's open that up. And I thanked the person earlier that sent me the 2 items. And I opened the mail, opened the ice box, and the kitchen thing that moved on the ice box. All right. This was bought by me. Okay. It is one of my favorite things to munch on. It is Jack Link's upside down. The upside down one is better. Teriyaki beef jerky. So I will open this up. And no Sasquatch enclosed, unfortunately. They should put out a miniature plush Sasquatch. He's in the commercials, or used to be. All right, there's the first piece. And then the giant paper snake of death. It's fighting me. Lord. This went to the recycling bin this morning. This is as much as a recycling bin. Okay, there's the box. The giant paper snake of death. And this is a CD of music by Nelson Riddle with the Route 66 theme. I can't read these very well. The Alvis Show theme, the Andy Griffith theme, the theme from Ben Casey, My Three Sons, The Untouchables, Naked City. Can't read that at all. Sing Along, The Defenders, a theme from Sam Benedict, which is why I bought it. Theme from Dr. Kildare. This could be the start of something. Steve Allen's song. Ballad, Jed Clampett, Beverly Hillbillies. Bonanza. Moon River from the Andy Williams Show. Stony Brook theme. McHale's Navy March. The Dickinson Fenster March. Superior. Oh, Supercar, sorry. Ballad of Paladin. Lucy theme. Bubbles in the Night, Lawrence Welk theme. New Naked City theme. I didn't know they did a remake. and Dick Van Dyke theme. So this is another addition to my soundtrack collection. And there's the front. There's the back. First song on here, first album on here in the list of Capital EMI is Julie London. Great artist. So I can play that later. And if you want to help out the cats, and lately there haven't been any, you can send gift cards to my mailing address. Went over to the post office. Place was packed. And finally this thing arrived, and it took days and days and days. Let's see, how long did this take to get here? From, I thought it was Iowa, Wisconsin. This took 15 days to get here from Wisconsin. So, all right. And you can also send PayPal donations to my email at gmail@paypal. And I and the cats would appreciate it. The director of intelligence today said that we are being hacked by the Russians, the Iranians, and the Chinese. And there's evidence that they have interfered in the election, which is ironic because all during the 2016 election, Hillary Clinton was claiming Russian hacking, which never occurred, but they're sure doing it in this one. And yet we had a guy that Trump fired who said there was no evidence of any election or the F word. This is hot tea with lemon. It's not as hot as it was when I got it. All the kitties got fed in a rare morning cat feeding. Tiny one, gray, orangey, mama cat, and kitten. And it finally warmed up out there. So my work is done for the day. And still big effects of the snow back east. With a lot of snow in New York City and Boston and Philadelphia. So I will just sit here and think for a while. This is the electric flag. I may make some room if I can and put it where the Captain America thing is, but I have a Yoshi sitting up there and a fan. I'd have to move a whole milk crate full of books. So I'm probably going to wind up getting some command hooks and putting it in the window and then trying to figure out how to plug it in. I got to clear out that whole corner to get in there. Nick's radio clips came in earlier, just as I was leaving, so I apologize for that. Yeah, it's not good to be sad. Last night I was literally sobbing. It finally got to me. People calling me liars and the trolls coming in demanding I show them a disgusting postcard. Screw them. I blocked the woman who called me a liar. I don't lie to people. I have no reason to lie. I'm an open book. Everybody knows who I am. Welcome, Bobachet, or Bobachet. I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong. I apologize. I'm a boorish American who knows very little French or Francais or fricassee. I don't know. Oh, well, I can't tell who's real and who's fake. And I have no idea how they come in as a fake person. But the haters love to call me a liar. I wonder when it warms up one day, if I go out and do a live video and see both iPads are repaired and I'm doing it in bright sunlight. And I say, the sun is out, it's shining, it's a wonderful spring day or summer day. It's not too hot. And they'll tell me I'm lying. The sun is not out. Or they'll probably say there's no sun. The sun doesn't exist. You're lying. Okay, I didn't know that, and I will apologize to her since she comes in, if she comes in, but it really made me very upset. I was watching this cute video of Bewitched, and I started sobbing uncontrollably. I don't cry very often. And it was not, it came out of left field. I went, what the hell? I was shaking. Nobody deserves treatment like this. I'm just trying to do videos and have fun. And I was a little bugged by the guy, whatever his name, Mr. Coroner, kept asking me question upon question upon question. I'm going, sheesh. And on the way back from the post office, the two women working the senior center saw me stop. They were getting into their cars. They said, you want us to wait? I said, no, my right knee just went out. I lean on the shopping cart because I don't want to fall. Gave me a big spike of pain, and I let out this yell inside my mask and rolled my eyes up. So I pushed the shopping cart to feed the cats and go to the post office, because if my knees buckle, I don't feel like falling into the ground and hurting them more. So, yeah, well, there's talk now. Blind to Billionaire on YouTube said they're now talking, once Biden gets in, assuming he gets in, assuming Trump's efforts all come to naught, about a universal basic income. And the Pope today said we should have universal basic income. But I don't know how far that's going to go, given that you had to twist McConnell's both arms, tie him up like a pretzel to get him to agree to stimulus checks at all, which we're supposed to get, but I'll believe it when it plonks in the bank account. And I hope everybody in the country is giving them. And the thing right now, the people, the ITN numbers, or married to someone who have an ITN number will not get stimulus checks, neither will their children. I don't think there should be restrictions except for convicts. Come to think of it, it's not fair to convicts. They're citizens too. Everybody who lives in this country should get a stimulus check. Why don't we deduct it from the salaries of the congressmen who've kept us waiting for a second one, as they promised, for 9 months? Take it out of their paychecks, and they don't get a paycheck. They got enough money. Half of them are millionaires and billionaires. Let them cover it. They'll make that back in 2 weeks of their corruption. And San Francisco just banned anyone coming from outside of the 9 Bay Area counties from coming into San Francisco without being quarantined. I'm going, wait a minute. If you come from outside the Bay Area, they can quarantine you. And yet if you're inside the Bay Area, they don't quarantine you. And I presume if I come from Martinez to San Francisco, which I'm not going to do because I don't feel like getting stopped and hauled off for 14 days, all the cats would starve. Are they presuming that if you live in Martinez or Walnut Creek or Concord or Fremont or Richmond or Marin County or Santa Clara County or Santa Rosa that you don't have the COVID, so it's okay to come to San Francisco? But if you come from San Luis Obispo, Sacramento, what's that town? Ukiah, Lake County, San Diego, Bakersfield, Baker, that you got to go on 14-day lockdown and be quarantined and tested. And this is nonsense. They can't enforce it. Are they going to stop anybody who drives across the Bay Bridge or the Golden Gate Bridge and goes through the city and pull everybody over? It's so dumb. So now it wasn't very long, but it was enough to get me literally shaking. It just hit me like someone hit me in the head. I couldn't believe it. I think it's a cumulative effect of all this abuse from on December 23rd, in 6 days, I will be going into my 10th year on YouTube. And they've been attacking me since almost the first day I got on here. I'm sick and tired of it. So is Kathy. God, I'm an old man trying to have fun. And maybe get some donations to buy a GoPro or feed the cats. Give something nice to Kathy, my sweetie. I'll be glad when I get my AdSense money so I can get some quarter to do some wash. Let's see what's here. California has been told to accept fewer Pfizer vaccines. Meet Kevin has next stop 10 stock picks. Trump says Pence is going to do something. Pence has said he and his wife will publicly take the vaccine. I don't know where they're going to take the vaccine. Dinner, dancing, a movie. Take it out in the town. Give it a live video walk through Washington, D.C. I don't know. So, thank you for your kind comments. Anything weird, they always say, I'm drinking seltzer water, I'm drinking alcohol. That puzzles me. When I'm always they're thinking I'm a drunk or something, when all I'm drinking is water. This is water out of the Brita pitcher. And Gray was very happy to see me. She meowed and squeaked and rubbed herself against me, and I patted her. And Tiny One was very happy to see me, and Orangey was happy to see me. I just bit my lip. Ow. The bottom teeth keep biting my lip because there's no teeth there to stop them. So, well, one of the list of things to do is Fluffy. Is to get me a food dehydrator. Now, if I bought the Emerald pressure cooker, it has a food dehydrator feature, I believe. And then I could take strips of beef, fish, pork, fruit, and make my own dehydrated food. Beef jerky, fish jerky, turkey jerky, pork jerky, dried bananas, cherries, grapes, apples, peaches, pears. Nice when we go on trips or something. I'm always starving when I get back from San Francisco for a medical visit or when I go to the store. So I could make jerky. I could munch on it. So that would be very good. Now, I don't know who in Congress is once again proposing this universal basic income or how much it'd be. I expect it would be $200 or $300 a month. I know in the past, Mark Cuban has said it should be $2,000 a month, but you have to spend it right away. I would put on a secured credit card and then Just keep dumping the money into the secured credit card until we had enough to buy a Prius. Yeah, I hope so. Attack of the troll people. Dun, dun, dun. So, and I got a comment on my channel that was really disgusting, and I blocked a person. I think I blocked. I even go into the channel, leave disgusting comments that the people never see because I moderate every comment. I get abused in my channel too. And the views now are over 1,015,000, so that's nice. And I have over 4,200 subscribers, which is great. And I went up and took the rolled cart back up the third floor when it belonged. And next week I will go to She's and get things to send to Lucky Farrell's, Zoa, and somebody else. You know, these people, one reason I want to win the lotto is I want to move the hell out of here where it's quiet. These people are being really loud. They stand on their balcony, they talk on the phone really loud, they yell back and forth to each people. Oh, somebody's calling somebody all kinds of names and the B word on the balcony. I expect someone will be calling the police any moment. This is why I hate it here anymore. Just low lives. No class, low lives. Yeah. And the earlier video, kitchen timer and these lights. Hold on. Looks like they've stopped. Maybe. Well, I've got it into my phone now, so if they start it again, I'll call the cops. No excuse for that crap. Anyway, I'm going to get up later after I've had a shower and a nap and go work on the kitchen. I really have to finish the kitchen floor. I keep putting it off and putting it off, and then go back to sleep for a while. And then I got to clear the area around the front door. So, where is everybody? I mean, I don't know they shouldn't fight like that, but that disturbs the entire building. No class. Some of them were fighting when I grew up back east. Every window in the neighborhood had been open. People were yelling, "Shut the hell up!" And they would have called the police, or they would have gone banged on their door to knock it off. There's a lot of rude, inconsiderate people out there, not just on the internet. So, what are you going to do, Boba Shay? What are you doing today? What's your plans for Christmas? Now I'm getting. I live in the forest. Oh, the foray. Is that a special French word that I'm not, or is that forest? Foret. It is 1:30 a.m. for me. If you live in the forest, how are you getting the internet? Special um, 5G and a tree service, I guess. You spend with your wife alone here. Well, if you're with your wife, you aren't alone. Does your wife know this? You're spending time in the forest alone without her? It's a very Groucho-like comment. You have satellite internet for remote area. I never saw a satellite dish in a fir tree before. That's new. Where are there, other than the Ardennes, where are there forests in France? I thought they were on the mountains or something. That's the only place I know with forest in France. So my French forestry knowledge is severely limited. In fact, my French knowledge, except for World War II and Napoleonics, Napoleonics is very rusty. Is also limited, and maybe little World War One knowledge. Forest de Fontainebleau. Aha. You don't want to tell me where you are, but okay, I'll have to look that up. I thought you were in Miami. If we don't know, there's a very famous resort hotel in Miami called the Fontainebleau. And a bear trap for their feet. Well, the Ham's bear won't like you. He'll be very angry. You'll hurt him. From the land of sky blue waters. That they wouldn't allow to advertise because I thought kids would want to drink beer, which was really weird. Hams, the beer, refreshing. I've never had hams either. All right, let me shut off the phone. I hurt him. Well, he's a cartoon bear. I don't think you can eat a cartoon bear. And you don't want to eat the famous French Pepe Le Pew, the greatest lover in France, a little skunk. Who thinks all tuxedo cats that are female are his lovers. Callie and I like Pepe Le Pew. Now, I used to read, and before I lost my storage, I had a collection of Asterix books. And I used to read Tintin. That's been a very long time ago. I liked Asterix. Asterix and Obelix. And I think that was it. Oh, and I think Babar came from France too, but I'm not sure. Babar the Elephant. Kathy did not like Babar the Elephant. Oh, they didn't take the fat off of this one. It's a big hunk of fat on this piece. Later on, I will have my rib barbecue. Excuse me, barbecued ribs. It's a problem. There's not much to talk about other than cat feeding and going out to the post office or the mailbox. I don't have much to do right now. This is it. Beef jerky. I ate my shrimp in the middle of the night, my skewered shrimp on skewers. I had egg rolls for breakfast with coffee. Not egg rolls, I had pot stickers. Here's Fluffy. Hello, Fluff. No, you do not eat beef jerky. And you didn't eat but half of your turkey giblets earlier. It's still sitting there. You, Mr. Mao. Nothing. There's no buses on Christmas, so there's no way to go to Kathy. There's no way for her to get here. I'll just sit here and watch a lot of YouTube or sleep. Or maybe do some laundry and definitely do some. I need to vacuum the floor. I need to pick up stuff. Threw out the garbage, threw out 2 buckets of recycling, sifted the cat box. That was how I spent my morning when I woke up. It took me over an hour to get warm. I don't understand that. But maybe I don't like my live videos. I don't know. A lot of people are subscribed to channels, never watch the videos, which puzzles the hell out of me. I have a friend, she does videos, she gets maybe 30 views. And she puts out some nice videos, but she's not monetized. She doesn't have enough subscribers. And I repost on my blogs and my forum a lot of videos I really like, so people can see them. That gets them more subscribers, more views. How about Pia? What am I fixing for Christmas? I don't know. Just probably eat a TV dinner. I'm a little tired. I did a lot of going back and forth to the store this month, so I may just, I don't know. I'll probably get my AdSense money. I'll probably go to the store and get something and put it in the pressure cooker and make that with a lot less liquid this time, and probably go get some. Oh, my knee is hurting. Probably get fresh vegetables and put them in, and I'll eat that for a couple days. I got salad I got to eat. I got the ribs, and I got some lasagna in there, and a whole bunch of Meals and Wheels dinners. But other than oatmeal, I really don't have anything to eat. So, Mr. Fluffy, Mr. Fluffy. Every time I reach for him, he stands just out of reach, and I can't grab him. No, no. You, oh, silly mouth. Being a stinker. I love you, silly cat. So anyway, Kathy and I are probably going to go to the mall next week. I'll take the cell phone video and do a short video of us in the mall, but can't do videos in the mall because they got pre-recorded music. You, Mr. Fluffy D Mouth. Why do I always have to ask you to come after to grab you as a race by? Like Speed Racer or Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey, silly cat. So anyway, and I told Kathy if we do get a stimulus check, she'll get $200 toward the car fund. There he goes. He just zoomed down the hallway, waited for me to turn my head, and hello, not much. Been unboxing, got beef jerky, got a CD of music by Nelson Riddle, and earlier I got a kitchen timer, and this is an American flag lighted thing, but right now I don't have to put any hooks to put it up by the window. There's nowhere else to hang it up here. It all folds out to a red, white, and blue American flag. It's cramped here. There's not a lot of room in this hallway. And excuse me, the folding metal chair is not comfortable on sitting here after a while. It starts to hurt. So it's very crowded in this hallway. That's one reason I played a lotto in the hope I could move out of here into a big house. With about 15 bedrooms, and I build a house for Kathy and a barn. I set that up in my office and video area, and some of the cats could live there. Today is actually warm. I've got the door open. For once, I'm not freezing. It was ice cold this morning at 9:30. Well, I've got two cushions under me, but they're kind of thin. So, yeah, I've got all my Christmas decorations here. The reindeer that some guy thought was God, we're yelling again. Thought was some kind of animal yesterday. The cat in the hat. Cat in the hat. And over here is the other kitty. She may not be able to see, and the house stocking. No, I do not have an elf on the shelf. I've seen pictures of the elf on the shelf, but I have no idea what the elf on the shelf is. So, Fluffy is now in the kitchen eating dry food. He left half a dish of wet food and didn't eat it, and then Fuzzy didn't eat it. So I wind up throwing out it. If they give him a can or a cup of food, they wind up wasting it. Now, little girl ate it all. Or a pouch like these. Now he's going back to the dish. Now he's going to make a liar out of me and going to eat it. Yep, he took one bite. Now he's going to drink water. He's drinking water. He's the only cat I've ever had. He likes to dip his paws in the water and then lick the water off his paws. I don't know what that is. I called him in the video. I did the secret raccoon because raccoons do that. I think he's part raccoon. No, I have a couple of Snoopies. I have a Sylvester the Cat plush. I have a Sylvester the Cat plastic, I don't know what you'd call it, statue. 3 Sinclair Dino stuffed brontosauruses. I refuse them to call them by the new name, and I can't remember it anyway. I have a orange stegosaurus. I have a Pinky and the Brain plastic statue. I have a yellow giraffe. I have a Piplup and several Yoshis, and I can't remember the green thing from Pokemon. He's on the wall. I have a Yoshi on the door. I have a really big Yoshi over by the Captain America lit up thing. I have a Bullwinkle Moose Christmas plush that's hanging up, and little girl's in the bed now. And I have a giant caterpillar over there that's full of dust, and a light up beer sign in here, and several Iron City Steelers and other Pittsburgh memorabilia things that are framed, and my sushi cat on the kitchen wall. Excuse me. And there's my Steelers hat. I wonder what she's doing hanging away up there. Put an elf in the copier and pants it. How did the copier put pants on the elf? I'm not in an office. I'm in my hallway. What, the elf has no pants? That sounds a little scandalous for children, this half-naked elf. I've only seen the elf sitting, but I thought he's wearing red leggings or something. So my elf on the shelf. I'm used to other elves, that are with Santa, but not an elf. What's he doing on the shelf anyway? Why is he working in the workshop? Oh, he bare-assed the elf. Yeah, well, he better watch out. He might get hit with a charge of sexual harassment for that. Because everybody's so sensitive and uptight about everything. I just grabbed the wrong bag. Oh, God, they're yelling down on the balcony. Oh, I got to turn the phone back on. Would that be a Chip and Elf dancer who's bare ass? Or an elf door-to-door stripper, strippergram or something. All right, LB. Thank you. Have a great day. Stay safe. Enjoy your ride. Thanks for coming in. Bye-bye. Open the shelf with a bare tushy. Oh, God. X-rated elves. What's next? I got a picture of this elf, bare-assed elf in my head. You never know what people you never know what people are going to talk about. Looks like Pia and Bobachet left. Bobachet left. Maybe the bear stole his satellite dish. In revenge. He wants to watch the Bare Ass Elf Network. All elf all the time, the Bare Ass Elf Network. Wobash, okay. Do you ride around the Citroen with the Confederate flag on it, and the horn goes bam 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 bam? Sounds like the Dukes of Hazzard. Just kidding. Cousin Bo Bish, that's our French cousin. Likes to ride around the I'm probably mispronouncing the hell out of it. Montmartre in Paris. I know it's a district or a market or something like that. I have been informed that the people of Paris are rude to visitors and Americans. The people out in the countryside are very nice. France is on my bucket list one day, too. Things to do before I die. Go see France. Get off the plane. I'm sorry, but we are closed to Americans. You have to go back home. I don't think Bobash understands my sense of humor. This is comments from other people who've been to France. It's not my comment. That Parisians are rude to visitors. I don't know. I've never met anybody. No, I take that back. I think I've met two people from France, and both of them were women. So they were very nice. There are many French men, though. I'm not sure. Your name doesn't look entirely familiar. I hope you're not a troll. Welcome if you are not a troll. I have trouble remembering my own name sometimes. With 4,200 subscribers, I can't remember every name. Oh, you're picking on American men who eat food and talk while they're eating. Yes, it's a disgusting American habit we have. That's because we're usually on the phone at the same time. I tell you, Billy Bob, I went down there and I sold him 1,000 head of cattle. Yes, sir. And I got to eat this chow right now. And I said to him, you got some of the finest head of cattle you could buy, son. And just keep talking while they chew on their food or their chew. Of course, it may be that all that French food is like souffles, or it's got cream sauces in it, or they're eating snails and garlic and butter. I don't know what Frenchmen eat. I eat French bread, but I don't think it came from France unless it came from a French bakery in San Francisco that does sourdough. I love sourdough bread. Boudin bakery in San Francisco. They're making sourdough French bread since the gold rush times. I try not to swear on my channel. It slips out in time. Why? This looks like a troll comment coming on. I got the cursor over your name in case you start something. I don't allow profanity in my channel. Sometimes I get mad and it slips out. It's not deliberate. But I get disrespected almost every video. Someone comes in and gives me grief. So don't start. Well, people don't recognize, don't remember, or whatever. 9 times out of 10 with the history of the live videos on this channel, and I got a disgusting comment today in comments in my videos. They're trolls. Because they start in all nice, and then suddenly, boom, they make a nasty comment that 90% of the time is hidden from view from the public. But like last night, somebody made one openly, and I had to ban them. After last night where I broke down crying, I'm not going to put up with any trolls coming in here today. They're out of here. If you're not a troll, you're more than welcome to be in chat, as long as you are respectful of the host, and respectful of the other chatters, and respectful of my girlfriend or anyone associated with me. Except the evil girlfriend's girlfriend, the evil Patty. And we're not supposed to swear in the channel because it demonetizes you. So I try not to do that. I mean, this is going to be another 20 questions person coming in here like last night. I know this is going to be a troll. I can sense it. I'm psychically sensitive, but not as much as mother. I'm a sensitive person. If you start coming and asking these loaded questions, it usually leads to something nasty. I am extremely paranoid about new persons I've never heard of before or can remember. I care about people. I give a damn. If I ever come into great wealth, all the people that have helped me out over the years will get money from me. I don't bench anything. What kind of dumb question is that? With my weight, who bench? I have a torn rotator cuff in my right arm. I've torn it twice. I'm not going to be lifting weights unless they're very small weights. And then usually it runs up my right arm and hurts like hell. Well, that's got to be an off-the-wall comment. Never come up before. I've tried lifting weights, but on most I could do, I do it. Oh, before both knees wound up with torn meniscuses, I used to go to the gym, not much. I couldn't get anybody to help me to show me how to use the equipment, including at 24-hour fitness. I used to do it with my feet, and I would lift about 80 pounds. So, okay. That's a rude comment. So, bye-bye. Nobody stumbles on these videos. You come in and say, what the hell purpose of that video? That's an insulting question. Why are you in here? It says Burgh Unboxing, #2 in the title. That should be self-evident. I got something in the mail, I'm unboxing it. Purpose of this video. Purpose to entertain my fans and subscribers and viewers. That's the purpose of it. I've never used what's the purpose of something. Didn't in my vocabulary. That's a rude comment to make. What the hell is the purpose? The hell is a swear word to some people. God help me. No, I cannot lift any. Ow. See, I just lift my arms. That hurts. I tore this rotator cuff last year trying to lift a bag of laundry out of our Prius, and it has not been repaired. And they were going to send me to physical therapy, and then the pandemic hit. And they said they never told me what they were going to do with physical therapy. And then they said if the physical therapy doesn't work, they'll recommend surgery. But if you wait too long, it's too late and it won't do any good to do it. And I tore it once before, so I can lift. I lifted this yesterday in the box, the bag of cat food. And then my back didn't like it, and I paid the price with spikes of pain running down both legs and in my back. So I have great upper body strength, but my arm hurts. I don't think I can lift 200 pounds or even 100 with my arms because this would start to hurt. And I'd drop the thing and probably break my knee or my foot or my back. I don't know. I have 2 small weights somewhere around here. They're only it's down here somewhere. Look at that. They're like 5-pound weights. I've lifted those. But someone said that's not enough. So I don't know. Someone left them downstairs. I grabbed them, cleaned them up, and now they're all dusty. I haven't used them in a while. And that hurt. Hey, man, I lift anything heavy for any prolonged period, this starts to hurt. Now I'm curious. I'm going to look up what purpose means. I should use the word hell. I just did it again. If I'm said I start using words I shouldn't use, I apologize. They do this to make me angry. There's a question. Purpose of Google. I've wondered about that for years. The reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. Motive, motivation, grounds, cause, impetus, occasion, and reason. Have as it's a verb or a noun. Have as one's intention or objective. I never think of the word purpose. I don't use the word. Let me look up something here. Still nothing. Okay, back to the video. All right, now we know what purpose means. All right. Well, okay. I'm going to get rid of him if you say so, Bull. Bye-bye. We don't allow racism on this channel. I'm not a racist. I'm not going to allow, condone, or support racism. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what your race is. I don't care about your ancestry unless you're a communist. But you don't come here and make fun of black people, Asian people, or whatever. I will admit, when I call customer service, there are times I have really hard time understanding their accent. But that's a whole nother animal. It's not a racist comment. I call up customer service and say, "Where are you?" They go, "The Philippines." And then they talk very, very fast, and you can't understand them. All right, it's time to. Whoa. The tape just stuck to the envelope. It's time to put up the Lucky Ferrell's 2020 Christmas card somewhere. I need double stick tape, I think. Stick there? I don't know. We'll put it up there. Oh, it'll stay though. Okay. Oh, yes. Well, I'm not going to do that, but it took me a minute. You were absolutely right. Thank you. Didn't catch that. See, I don't think evil thoughts. You know, these people are sick. But thank you for pointing that out. I wouldn't have caught that because my mind does not work in the sewer. My mind works the bright light of day, although it's getting dark now. Glad I fed the cats earlier. Excuse me a moment. I'm going to get some more tea. Something in my cup here. Oh, that's a. What the hell's in my cup? Hold on. Or is that a imperfection in the cup? No, there's a piece of. God knows what that is. Might be tea. Tea bag broke earlier today. Okay, cut it out. Whatever it was. No. What? They're mine, not yours. Not yours. Their mines are in the sewer, in the gutter. I don't know what you call it in France. Because they are evil people. All right. This is going to take 2 minutes. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. The tea bag wrapped itself around the handle of the teacup. It's just purple pickle puckle 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 purple people eater. That's just yes, good Vogue. That is the forest name for vibes. By the way, I got to ask, God, what was his name? He said earlier, and I've already forgotten. See how my memory is? It's horrible. At least I don't call him Boba Fett. Let's see. Where? What did you say his name was? Uh-oh. I don't want to do that. Uh-oh. Hold on. Here we go. Kobesh. There we go. I have to write that down, I think. What did the French think of Inspector Clouseau, one of my favorite characters in the movie? The insanity of the Pink Panther movies. It just net my dog. Kobesh, yes. All right, I will write that down. Hold on. I have to get a piece of paper. Every time I think of Clouseau, I start talking like him. It is not my minky. You filthy minky. Rainbow fish in the forest. Or 4A. The forest of whatever it was. Fontainebleau. I started saying Bougainville, which is a whole nother kind of forest. I don't know if they still call the island Bougainville or not, but a former French possession. It may still be a French possession for all I know. Yeah, Bobesh is good people. So what do you do in the forest? Do you put elves in on the shelves and trees? Hang them from the trees? I don't know. Do you get any snow in the forest? And what are you going to do? And what is Mr. Estes Perkle Pickle going to do for Christmas? I know what bears do there. They steal satellite dishes. See, now I can sit here I do not have any pain at the moment. I can sit here for a while and not have to worry about feeding the cats. And the door is open. If the cats want to go out or in, they can do that. There's a bear do in the woods. It's an old American joke, and I'm not going to go into it. You're not even an old American. We'll talk about that. And I am an old American. I'm old, I tell you, old. We had little tiny bears once. Staying home, family is fearful of the Rona this year, yeah. I'm glad there's not a macaroni called Rona. That would be disturbing, you know. Or Rona brand from Italy. Yeah, but what are you going to do on Christmas? Stare at the wall, listen to Christmas carols on the radio. I use YouTube to MP3 to put some Christmas music in my iTunes. So I can try on Christmas Day here. I don't know about anybody else. Almost all the stations play Christmas music for 24 hours. I like Christmas. It gets depressing to hear Christmas music and you're alone. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. I just stare at the wall for the 97th time. Wish I had somebody knocking at my door, even if it were the cops. Well, there's Fluffy again. Hello, Fluffy. Not that I'm doing anything that the police will be knocking at my door, mind you, but it gets very alone to be alone in the holidays, no matter who you are. And Caddy keeps bemoaning she misses her parents, she misses Christmas at home and all that. And it's with none of hell that I can do about it. Their home is gone, your parents are gone. And last time we saw her brother and her sister-in-law, both of them were very mean to us. So, hey, we didn't do anything wrong. Just both of us were talking at the same time. And her brother, I'm not going to be both talk at the same time. We were excited to see them because I hadn't seen them in a year. And then the sister-in-law, I don't have time for you. I've got to do my hair. And she was putting white streaks in her hair like she was the bride of Frankenstein. So that was kind of bizarre. Now, Mr. Fluffy. Mr. Mouth. Mr. Mouth. Fluff, fluff. Fluffington. You know you are a handsome cat. You are a pretty cat. Yes, you are. Let's see. I want my Fluffington. Oh, there we go. There is my Fluffington. There is my Fluffington. My baby boy. My baby boy. Yes, Mr. Fluffington. H. Fluffington the Third. Yes, Esquire. See, he pretends that he doesn't like this, but he likes it most of the time. He likes his head scratched. And he likes his chin scratched. Yes. Mr. Fluff. And I loved long whiskers. And he's very soft. Yes. I love showing you off to the people, Fluffy. Yes. Although it's hard to see a black and white cat on this camera. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Come out. And I love to pat the tail. I love running my hands up and down the tail. Yes. Yes. Silly mouth. I love my boy. Yeah, I love my boy. Love my baby boy. Love my boy. Yeah. I love petting and holding my boy. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. You have been around for a long time. You know that? Yes. Let's see, you were 4 when I got you. And you are 19. You are now 19, Fluffy. 19 years old. Because I think I got you in November. You are 19, Mr. Mel. All right, I'll let you go. I don't get to hold him enough. I love him very much. Okay, baby. Yeah, 19 now. That means little girl and Fuzzy are also 19. Long time to have cats. Oh, the tea is good. What are you going to do about, God, I can't, boy, my memory is shot. What do you do, Bobesh, for Christmas? You're in the forest. You should have lots of Christmas trees. You can cut one and take one home. Or decorate it and not have to cut it down. I'm much for the having the live tree and not killing a tree just to decorate it 1 year and then throw it away. Yeah, it puzzles me. I do these live videos and there's like 9 people in or 15 people. When I get done, there's 72 guys watching this. So what are they doing the rest of the time? No, I don't get that. Sometimes 100 people after the videos are done are watching the video, but they're not in chat. Maybe they don't want to be disrespected either. If a bear does something in the woods, by the way, does anybody around to hear it or see it? I don't know. And you can tell the bear, hey, bear, don't you do that in the woods? I don't think so. The bear won't like it. You can't tell me not to do that. I'm a bear. Yeah, that too, but I'm not going to repeat that. Let them read it for themselves. And then there could be that house with the Goldilocks and them 3 bears in it. This bed is too soft. This bed is too hard. This bed is just right. Why do they have 3 beds in it? And Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear. I didn't know bears had names except for Smokey the Bear and maybe Gentle Ben. Or maybe a former circus bear. I wouldn't go to Alaska where there are no grizzly bears. They will do terrible things to you if you don't get out of their way. Let's see. Working or exercising? Oh, you're going to watch a fat guy live while you're exercising. Incentive to lose weight. Watch George Senda sit here, do nothing but eat beef jerky and drink tea. Oh, God. Yeah, do you have music playing in the background while you watch me live? What are you doing, Juan? I would go to the gym, but you can't go to the gym, so I'll just watch this guy on YouTube. He sits there and munches on beef jerky the whole video. Well, let's try one thing I've never done. I can find a flat piece. A lot of these are curved in strange shape. That looks like a log in the forest. Is there a flat piece in there? I don't know. There's one, small one. Let's do it first because I've never tried this. Let's see what mustard tastes like on beef jerky. I can get the mustard out. I'm not getting it all over myself or the floor. Mm-hmm. All right, mustard. Must need the strength of 10 men to get the mustard out. There we go. There's mustard and beef jerky. Dance George, yeah. Dancing to the pain. I do about 2 steps and scream. That's your motivational video. Fluffy is back out of the Fluffy is back eating it out of the cat dish. Well, that's different. The only problem with beef jerky, little pieces get stuck between my teeth. Like now. Excuse me. I don't want to come out. Yeah, I could do like this, you know. What's that Staying Alive song? You see me do that? It's like John Travolta or John Travolta, as Kathy and I like to call him. The guy is very rich, though. I don't know how he got that rich. Has 3 aircraft, 3 jet aircraft in his own airport. At his house yet. I think I saw it. He has a 747, something like a Learjet and another jet. His own taxiway and everything, and hangars. I think he's a Scientologist, and I can't imagine where he's going with all those jets, but I could be wrong about that part, but I don't know. Oh, I got a stack of mail to put away. So anyway. No pain of Spike, yes. Spike is in pain. No pain for Spike. Bobesh. Sounds like an Arab recipe. Bobesh. You put it in with the couscous, you know. Not to insult your name or anything, but it's very Arabic. You get it in your local grocery store in the deli section or something. I thought of doing a financial video, not on based my finances, but how to invest and make money. Hewing. It's really driving me nuts now. How to make money and how to keep your money and how to invest in certain stocks and multiply it and all of that. I don't know enough about day trading and know almost nothing about Bitcoin. So I heard that Bitcoin was like 22,000. Let's see what the markets are like today. Oh, here's a story. New stimulus check, 600 versus 700 versus 1,000 sold to Americans. Let's see what this is all about. 600 versus 700 versus 1,200. Every way your final payment could change. They even now have a nickname. The Four Corners went from having no stimulus check to another direct payment. This way it kind of come in half of the $1,200. Whispers we've heard so far suggest a second stimulus check could give you 600 or 700. Reflects the smaller size of the $900 billion stimulus proposal. This is the latest in a string of murmurs changes to a second check. There's one complex formula based on your AGI, whatever that is, and the number of eligible child dependents in your household. Proposal from the White House that was different suggested adults and their qualified children should each get $600. Your $1,200 stimulus check versus a smaller amount, which I think is disgusting. And they go on and on. So now, what the hell was I looking up? Oh, yeah. There goes hell again. I'm sorry. That thing is stuck in my brain now, and I can't get it out. By the way, let's look up the weather here. Weather kitty. See, weather kitty. 53 in Martinez, 41 tonight with the smiling kitty. You see the smiling kitty? There he is. Let's see. New York, 21 with a smiling kitty. I wouldn't be smiling if it was 21. Las Vegas, oh, this poor kitty. 40 and rain. Let's see, San Francisco, oh, sleeping kitties. Without a San Francisco picture in the background. I don't know what that is. I don't think that's San Francisco. Pittsburgh, where Kathy lives, is 40. The kitty picture did not change. And the picture is not moving like it's supposed to. Let's see here. Ah, there we go. Oop. Pittsburgh with the hiding kitty in the purple blanket is 31 and snow. It's going to be 28 tonight. Let's see, 26 tomorrow night. And then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, you got showers. Go figure that one out. Okay. Now, there's your weather report. And, something is moving or falling in my kitchen. I have no idea as to what. Where is my financial thing here? It's here somewhere. Where did it go? There it is, Kitco. Got a lot of apps in this thing. Okay, the market, the gold, 1881.60 down 530, silver 25.92 down 17, platinum 1045 down 7, palladium 1045 down 7, and no, platinum 1045, palladium 2340, and rhodium 16,000 unchanged, and the copper, nickel, aluminum, zinc, lead, uranium, and crude oil 48.26. The Dow 30,303.37 up 148%, up 0.83, 49% change. Nasdaq up 106, S&P up 21.31. Nikkei is down, and so that's your precious metal. That's your stock quotes and stuff. Okay. So now we know that. Do you think people's names have significant meaning, Mr. Le Pitre? And he said, I don't know. If you're a Sam, you might be thought of differently than a Ralph or an Ed or a Ted or a George or a Leroy or an Al. I think certain names have certain connotations. But, some of it might be popular culture, cartoons, movies, television, songs. Al always comes up, at least in my mind. You think Al, you think Big Al or Alvin of the Chipmunks or everybody's pal, Al, you know. Well, I think I'm going to end this one. It's, there's not many people here tonight, and my leg needs to lie down. So I've been pushing it pretty hard this week for what I do, and my body starts objecting to it. So, and I haven't had my nap today. Yeah, Al Bundy. Yeah. Egg and no man. And the insults at the shoe shop, which are always incredibly funny. And what was the one where he did something? He lit up the whole house, and then he kept turning the power on and off because he got electrocuted. And there was so much stuff in that Married for Children that was great. Kathy and I watched every episode. We were rolling on the aisle, on the floor. Oh God. Okay. Have a good night, Estes. This is George Senda and Bobesh. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great night, a great morning, a great evening, a great tomorrow. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Now I got to figure out how to turn this one off. I got used to my iPad. Oh, there it is. Bye, people. Thanks for watching.